Good afternoon, it's Daniel from Daniel James Residential. What I've decided to do is a weekly episode talking about points, whether you're buying, whether you're selling, whether you're thinking of selling in the future or have sold and you just want to be part of this little journey that I'm on discussing these topics. This week I want to talk about decluttering. Been in this industry 16 years now, and it's a word that you may be familiar with. It's a word that's used quite a lot as agents, and it's an important topic to discuss. There are agents out there that will, rush the home onto the market with little care and attention and hope for the best, but that's not how we operate here for sure. And ultimately, I feel like I have a responsibility working for the client to give those tips to make sure that when they do enter the market, they have the best chance of getting the best price. As a homeowner as well, on the flip side, our home is our happy place. It's a place where we shut the door, we turn off, we accumulate things, and houses can become cluttered. So there are a few things that you can do in order to get your home in a position to be marketed. And I'm not talking about a financial input, it's more of an input of time. Before the marketing is carried out, it's prudent to have all the work surfaces cleared. Little things like taking the kitchen towel off the oven, taking the bath mat off the bath, making your beds, tying back your curtains. These are all little things that do make a difference. So it's worth investing that time. Houses do get scuffed, especially family homes. There's little marks on the stairs. Get a little paintbrush. Just do the little marks on the stairs. It sounds tedious, but these are little things that will help. Externally as well. Again, very important. A bit of weed killer. If it means painting the door, if it's looking a bit shabby, jet washing the drive. These are all things that are important. Ultimately, as agents, what we want is the home looking its best. So when we go to the market, it gets a lot of, click through. We get a lot of positive feedback. That results in viewings. The more viewings you get, generally results in more offers and then the best price you're going to get. But it all goes back down to how the home's received by the public. So there are little things that we can do. Those things I've just mentioned. When I'm carrying out a viewing, and I hope your agent does your viewings for you because you're not part of our sales team, it's very important that I feel that your agent provides that service. And I'll talk about that in another episode. But when I'm carrying out a viewing, you want the buyer on the viewing to visualize themselves living there. And they can only really do that if your personal artifacts are condensed. Put them in the loft if you have a loft. If you've got a flat, stick them in the cupboard out of the way. But not so when I open the cupboard, it all falls out. This happened to me before. It's not the best look. So decluttering is important. It also eliminates any suspicion that there's larger problems with the house. Believe it or not, when people think you might be hiding things. So clear space, more light. If it's a nice day, let some air into the home because senses, we're talking visual, but the smells of a house important. Get air freshener. If you have dogs, somebody who doesn't have dogs to go into a house that has dogs, the feedback will be it smelled of dogs, and they may not like it because of that. And that's me being, open and honest. But so decluttering, going back to it, we want the house to look its best. We'll get the best price. We want the home, when they're doing the viewing, to match the marketing that we've produced. Again, that's an important point because I have carried out viewings for clients before where they have listened to me and they've got their home in a position to be marketed and it looks fantastic. And then when I do the viewing, it doesn't match what we previously managed to achieve. So decluttering, in short, clear surfaces, make your bed, tie your curtains, do the little marks, de-weed, jet wash the front. when your agent's taking the photos, it's important that the bins are not on the front drive, the car is off the drive. The front photo is very important as well. So think about those external factors as well. But if you do have any further questions about decluttering or getting your home in a position to enter the market, drop me a DM or email me or give me a call, and I'll help you out. No problem at all. Have a lovely weekend, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.